If you're thinking about a molder purchase, perhaps this is the machine for you. As you'll soon learn, the Superset 23XL is the best value in the industry. However, there's a good chance that neither this molder nor any other can by itself accomplish everything your operation requires for custom molding. And when you make the custom molding, you control the quality from beginning to end, and oh, by the way, you keep the profits. That's why SCMI provides the entire solution from ripping to grinding to finish molding. SCM's custom molding package consists of 3 machines: the M3 gang rip saw, the 7512 profile grinder, and the Superset 23XL molder. Each can of course be purchased separately, but together they provide the highest profit margins for your custom molding business. The M3 is the premier gang rip saw of the SCMI line. It's a 12-inch wide machine with 60 horsepower with a variable speed motor drive that feeds up to 150 feet per minute. Whether you're making molding, glue-ups, cabinet face frame parts, or traditional shaper work, you need a gang rip saw of some kind. The M3 can execute all of those rough ripping requirements better, more efficiently, and more economically than a traditional single-blade rip saw. But if you are to control your own molding destiny, you must also have a profile grinder. SCMI's offering is the 7512 semi-automatic profile grinder. A profile grinder will ensure quality, save time, and increase profits on all custom molding jobs. The 7512 will not only profile any pattern, but with its precision and rigidity, it can also grind surfaces other than high-speed steel, like harder materials such as stellite and carbide. Those materials are used specifically for harder wood types such as teak, hard rock maple, white oak, and also MDF. But the heart and soul of this custom molding package is the Superset 23XL. This entry-level molder offers features and benefits often not available on competitors' medium to high-end machines. Spindles are the keys to the success of any molder. They are used every day and translate finished quality to the surface of the moldings. The standard width capacity of the Superset 23XL spindle is 9 inches, and it is supported by a 12-inch spindle housing. That's up to 4 inches more than competitors are able to offer. Those extra housing inches are vital to ensure rigidity and surface quality, enabling the standard spindle to tackle any profile up to 9 inches wide. Additionally, the diameter of the spindle housing is 4 3/4 inches. That's up to 40% more than what competitors provide. This oversized spindle housing permits the use of larger and higher rated bearings, which translates into greater surface quality finish and longevity. Next in importance are the setup features offered on a molder. When changing from one profile to another, setup needs to be effected safely, quickly, and accurately, and these days all those requirements need to be executed by an operator who may not be exceptionally skilled. The Superset 23XL provides a patented system that in fact will deliver safety, speed, and accuracy in one adjustment to make it user-friendly for virtually any skill level. Seeing is believing. Here's a common changeover. A changeover on the top spindle. It requires only seconds to dismantle the existing tool. Here we're showing the changeover to the top head of a handrail profile. The tool is placed on the spindle, and now only one adjustment is required for all the pressure elements around the new tool. This is easily accomplished by adjusting the new tool diameter into the mechanical readout. That one adjustment affected a number of important pressure elements. Here's a more detailed look at exactly what happened. The new tool diameter was adjusted into the mechanical readout. At the same time, with this one simple maneuver, the chip breaker, the pressure shoe, and the feed rollers were all being adjusted to the new tool diameter. The profile setup is complete for the top head without straight edges or other manual adjustments. Now the only thing left to do is to set the woodworking thickness for the top head, and the machine is ready to run. Total time required by an experienced operator to change out not only the top head but the right side and left side spindles as well is about 5 minutes. But even a novice woodworker will be able to perform this large profile in 7 minutes or less. The standard features we've thus far outlined certainly separate the Superset 23XL from its competitors, but they are just the beginning. Let's quickly look at some of the others which also come standard. The 3 inches of axial travel provided by the Superset's right and left vertical spindles permits the stacking of tools on top of each other. Here the spindle accommodates 3 profiles. It can handle more or less depending on the profile thickness. The benefit? Even faster changeovers on common profiles used on a regular basis. Another tremendous advantage the Superset brings to the work floor is that every spindle is driven by its own individual motor. Competitors frequently drive 2 spindles with just 1 motor. The fact that the Superset spindles have this added horsepower permits larger profile depths, and maintenance is reduced because there's no connecting belts and pulleys to hassle with. In order to ensure that the pressure point is as close to the cutting circle as possible, a receding chip breaker is a must. Foremost, it provides safety, but it's also required when finishing with only 1 top spindle. The Superset pneumatic chip breaker moves up and away from the cutter head when encountering rough material that is not pre-planed. Along with the receding action, the pressure is controlled through pneumatics. This is essential when dealing with various wood species, hard or soft. And finally, the chip breaker is also segmented to provide even pressure on wider boards up to 9 inches in width. This ensures the finished quality that high-end millwork standards require.
Safety is the primary concern of SCM, and it's especially important for molder operators. We've mentioned some of the safety features of the Superset 23XL, but another issue is spindle rotation. Because if spindle motors idle, they could catch an operator off guard when attempting to change tools. The Superset 23XL comes standard with brakes for all spindles and feed rollers. They shut down quickly, within seconds, whether an emergency stop has been activated or the operator is ready for a profile changeover. SCM Group now offers a state-of-the-art training facility. Of course, all operating manuals will arrive with the machine, and you can be confident they are fully comprehensible.
SCMI also has you covered in all the operation manuals for your requirements, starting right with the operation manuals on how to, for the freight-wise, how to handle your piece of equipment, get it on your floor and leveled, all the way to the electrical connections, all the way through the complete operations of the machine from the front end to the tail end, to the operation manual and the parts manual. Here from the spindle, as it's shown here, every part listed with a number and representation for a parts order, from spindle bearings to motor mounts to belt pulleys, everything that you require for today and also the future. And thirdly, with the books, you also provided with schematics from the electrical pneumatic operation of your molder, all the way from your inverter drive that we showed you earlier, all the way to the pneumatics destinations that for your pressure elements. SCMI has you covered there as well in all English manuals.
Call us on our toll-free number or visit our website for contact or other information. Now quickly, we'd like to share with you the experience another company has enjoyed with SCM's fine molders.
Good woodworker wants to put out quality, and that's what we put out here at Pierce & Pierce.
Pierce & Pierce has been producing high-end quality moldings and millwork in North Georgia for over 2 decades. The company has regularly invested in SCMI woodworking machinery, and some of those machines have been around nearly since the company's beginnings. But the primary contribution SCMI has made to Pierce & Pierce's production has been its series of molders. Pierce & Pierce has purchased 4 SCMI molders and strayed only once, and after that experience, the owner has returned in the new millennium to order 2 additional SCMI molders, the Superset 23 Plus for short runs and the Topset 25 for wider widths and longer runs requiring heavier depths of cut.
We like the durability of it, we like the casting of the frame, the heaviness of it. It's built more like the old equipment was years ago. It's built to last, versus a lot of equipment we feel like now is built to only last 7, 8, 10 years, and then you've got to totally rebuild it or buy another one. And we just felt like this was a real heavy-duty machine, and we had I think we probably had 4 different SCMI molders in the past 15 to 20 years, and had extremely good luck with them. They pay for themselves, they're affordable. We've still got one that's probably 15 years old, and we're still running it. One of the first ones that we bought from. We've just had real good success with them.